Have you ever wondered what happens when everyone in your family falls asleep after Thanksgiving dinner and shares the exact same terrifying dream? What if I told you that nightmare doesn't reset when someone wakes up, but continues precisely where the previous sleeper left off, creating one continuous horror story passed between unconscious minds? Picture this. Your uncle dozes off first on the couch, remote still in hand. In his dream, he's walking through your childhood home, but something feels wrong. The walls are breathing, expanding and contracting like lungs. He reaches for a doorknob that burns his hand, jolting him awake with a gasp. Minutes later, your sister curls up in the armchair and drifts off. She immediately finds herself standing in that same hallway, but now the door your uncle couldn't open is slightly ajar. She steps through and discovers a staircase that definitely wasn't there before, leading down into absolute darkness. As she descends, each step creaks louder than the last until the sound becomes deafening. She wakes up in a cold sweat. Your mom settles into her recliner for what she thinks will be a peaceful nap. Instead, she's instantly at the bottom of those stairs, facing a corridor lined with mirrors. But the reflections aren't quite right. They're delayed by just a fraction of a second, like watching yourself through a laggy video call. In one mirror, she sees something moving behind her reflection. She turns around in the dream and there's nothing there. But when she looks back at the mirror, the thing is closer. The nightmare passes to you next. You're in that same mirror hallway, but now all the reflections are moving independently, reaching out toward the glass from the other side. You run, but the corridor stretches infinitely. Behind you, the sound of breaking glass grows louder as the mirror people begin breaking through. You wake up screaming, but here's where it gets truly disturbing. Your youngest cousin, just 8 years old, falls asleep while everyone's still shaken. She finds herself exactly where you left off, surrounded by shattered mirror pieces on the ground. But now, the broken reflections are crawling toward her like living things, whispering her name. The really twisted part, each sleeper adds their own fears to the nightmare. Your uncle's claustrophobia made the walls breathe. Your sister's fear of the unknown created the impossible staircase. Your mom's anxiety about being watched manifested the mirror people. Your terror of being chased made them break free, and your cousin's innocence makes them hungry for something pure. The nightmare becomes a collaborative horror story written by your subconscious minds and growing more complex and terrifying with each sleeper. It's like a relay race where the baton is pure terror and nobody can drop it because sleep eventually claims everyone. What's most unsettling is that each person wakes up with vivid memories of not just their own segment, but fragments of everyone else's experience too, as if they lived through the entire nightmare from multiple perspectives simultaneously. So next time you're fighting post-dinner drowsiness, maybe grab another cup of coffee instead. Some naps aren't worth the risk of becoming the next chapter in a nightmare that never truly ends.